He was diagnosed in April of 2011. We were there for about 3 months just from his initial leukemia diagnosis, and then unfortunately got put back in a couple of days prior to Thanksgiving just because of low blood counts and all that, and couldn't get him back up feeling better before Christmas, so we were there through Christmas, and that was when Topper got sent in to help brighten up his Christmas a little bit. He definitely cheered up. He contributed to his hospital stay there just in period by bringing him all the toys, and then we had fun things to talk about. Topper taught us new jokes and new tricks, and we just had other things to do besides sitting and watching movies in the hospital room. They're awesome. They do everything they can. They keep in contact long after. I mean, Topper's kept in contact with me for the past 6 years since this has all gone down. Always checking on Lucas, checking on us, checking on our family. It's a great, great, great cause to donate to.
Carl's got a huge heart when it comes to charity. His almost as everything he does is for charity or kids. As long as I've known him, he's always had a huge, compassionate heart.
Well, I think his clowning is phenomenal.
Carl is probably, without any question, the best performer with children I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, he's just silly and crazy, and he just interacts great with the children and the nurses and the doctors, and he just makes everyone laugh and makes them feel better for a minute.
I'd say definitely donate. They'll bring a major smile to the kid's face. You make them feel so loved, and just they forget about anything that's going on for at least that hour that you get to spend with them, and definitely should donate because it's a great program you guys have going for sure.
When we first encountered Carl and his bundle of joy, right away he brought a smile to all of our kids' face, and I just thought about all of the kids that are in need of a smile at this point in time, and the things that my family and I have encountered over the last 4 months have really tested our faith and our patience in God, but yet we meet a man like Carl, and he just brings just undescribable joy to all of our kids' face, and even to mom and dad.
When these kids go to the hospital, and I keep using the word kids because that's primarily who he sees, but when these kids are in the hospital, they're alone sometimes, they're scared, they don't know what's going on, and it just brings a little bit of happiness to them at that time. Just a little bit of compassion. It helps some of the hard news they're hearing or some of the things they're going to go through.
I happened to be in an ER one night and making balloons and jokes and doing what I do, and I noticed that there was a loud screaming coming from one particular room. So I wandered over to the nurse's station and I said, "Wow, that's a lot of screaming." And the nurse said, "Yes, it certainly is." And I said, "Hypothetically speaking, what would make someone of about 4 years of age scream like that?" And she said, "Well, hypothetically speaking, it could be that they have a broken arm and the doctor hasn't seen them yet." And I said, "Oh, okay." So what I did then was I literally just did a 180. I was standing in the same spot. I just literally turned around. I was about 20, 25 feet from this 4-year-old screaming their head off. I did not say one word. I just did what we do. Whatever that was, hit the kid's funny bone. By actual looking at the clock, less than 1 minute later, he's not screaming. And less than 1 minute later, he's laughing so hard he is rocking back and forth in the bed. Now that was pretty fun, except that when I looked over, I saw his mom and dad doing it too. So we're having a great time, but then here comes the doctor. The doctor came out of the room next to him and didn't see me because I was a little further out of his line of vision. But he walked into the room and I could hear him say, "Okay, what's going on? What's going on?" And you could see the little kid do this number to look around him. And so the doctor turned around and said, "Oh, Topper's here. I should have known." Well, for the next 5 or 10 minutes, they got everything ready to take care of the little kid's arm. He's laughing the whole time. That's the part of therapeutic clowning that you make possible too. That's why we need your help. It's moments like that nothing is going to calm that child down but a clown standing right in his line of sight doing what we do. The shots wouldn't have done it, nothing else. We were there because you made that possible. And again, I say thank you very much.